If you're here, it's because you're on a journey that is as profound as it is challenging. The twin flame journey isn't about finding someone else, it's about finding yourself. It's about growth, healing, and learning to love yourself so deeply that you become a magnet for love you truly deserve. Today, I want to talk to you about how to navigate this journey with grace, strength, and self respect. Because the truth is, your twin flame journey isn't about union with another, it's about union with yourself first. Hey, beautiful souls, welcome back to Soul Alchemy by Shraddha, your safe space for all things spiritual, self growth, and twin flame magic. Let's start with self love. This is the foundation of everything. On a twin flame journey, you'll often hear about push and pull and the separation and the intense emotions that comes with it. But here's the thing, if you don't love yourself first, the push and pull will feel like chaos. Self love isn't just a buzzword, it's a lifestyle. It's how you talk to yourself, how you treat yourself, and how you allow others to treat you. When you truly love yourself, you radiate a confidence that's impossible to ignore. You set a tone for how others should love and respect you, including your twin flame. Too often, we wait for external validation to feel worthy. We look for our twin flame to complete us, to make us feel whole. But the truth is, no one can do that for you. No amount of love, attention, or affection from your twin flame will ever be enough if you don't first believe in your own self worth. The world reflects back to you what you believe about yourself. If you walk into a room with self doubt, people will sense it. If you step into a room like you own the space, like you deserve to be there, like you know your worth, guess what? People, including your twin flame, will start treating you that way. We as humans are conditioned to believe that happiness revolves around relationship. Society teaches us that being in love or being chosen by someone is the ultimate goal. But the truth is, the most fulfilling relationship happens when two whole people come together, not when one person is looking for another to complete them. You should never make the mistake of putting your dreams, your ambitions, or your personal growth on hold just to fit into someone else's life. Now, let's talk about boundaries. This is where so many of us struggle on the twin flame journey. We want to connect so badly that we sometimes tolerate the behavior that doesn't align with our values. But the truth is, a healthy relationship is built on mutual respect. If you're constantly sacrificing your peace, your happiness, and your self worth for the sake of the connection, it's time to reassess. Loving yourself means setting boundaries and not allowing anyone, not even your twin flame, to cross them. You don't justify bad behavior just because you want to be loved by them. You don't chase, you attract. You don't beg for love. You know you deserve it effortlessly. Some people might try to guilt you into lowering your standards. They might say you're being too unrealistic, that you're asking too much, and that you should be more understanding. But being understanding does not mean accepting behavior that disrespects you. Compromise is a part of any relationship, but lowering your standards for the sake of keeping someone in your life is not a compromise. It is self betrayal. You deserve someone who meets you at your level, not someone who you have to pull up to it. You deserve someone who is intentional about you, who chooses you fully, who treats you like the way you deserve it. And the only way to ensure that happens is to hold firm on your standards, no matter what. Walking away when you're not valued is one of the most powerful thing that you can do. It's not about giving up, it's about choosing yourself. If your twin flame is not showing up for you in the way that honors your worth, it's okay to step back. You don't have to prove your worth to anyone. Your presence in someone's life is a privilege, not an obligation. And if anybody can't see that, it's their loss. Walking away doesn't mean that you're weak, it means that you're strong enough to know your value. Independence is attractive, not just to others but to yourself. When you are independent, you move differently. You make choices based on what's best for you, not out of desperation or fear of being alone. You should not be afraid of walking away from a situation that do not deserve you, because you should know that your life do not revolve around any one person. You have your own goals, your own happiness, and your own ambition that keeps you fulfilled. Now let's talk about purpose. The twin flame journey isn't about love, it's about growth. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. When you have your own life, your own passions, your own purpose, you stop looking for someone else to complete you. You realize that you are already whole. And when you're whole, you attract a love that's healthy, balanced, and fulfilling. A twin flame, in fact, any relationship should be an addition to your life, not the center of it. You deserve a love that adds to your happiness, not the one that becomes the only source of it. When you have your own life, you have something that is uniquely yours, something that no one can take away. Whether it's a career that lights you up, a business that you're growing, a creative outlet that fuels your soul, or a mission to create change in the world. Having a purpose gives you strength. It anchors you. It gives you a reason to wake up every morning and isn't tied to someone else. When your happiness depends entirely on another person, you open yourself up to disappointment. But when your joy comes from within, from your own accomplishments, your own passions, and it gives you a sense of fulfillment, you hold the power. Love should enrich your life, not define it. It should be a beautiful addition, not the entire foundation. Here's the thing, the right person will never ask you to shrink yourself. They will never make you feel like you're too much or ask you to lower your standards. They'll rise to meet yours because they see your worth. They'll respect your boundaries, honor your growth, celebrate your individuality. And if they don't, they're not the right person. That's a lesson. The right person will align with your energy, your values, your purpose, and they'll inspire you to be the best version of yourself just as you inspire them. Finally, let's talk about speaking your truth and acting with grace. On this journey, there will be moments of frustration, confusion, and even heartbreaks. But how to handle those moments define you. A strong, self aware person doesn't let their emotions control them. They don't engage in unnecessary battles or try to prove their worth to those who refuse to see it. They speak their truth with confidence, set boundaries with kindness, and walk away from toxic situations with dignity. They know that their energy is too precious to waste on anything that doesn't align with the self worth. The way you speak is a mirror of how you see yourself. If you hesitate to share your thoughts, over apologize, or minimize your opinions, others will assume your lack of confidence. But when you speak with clarity, confidence, and conviction, the world learns to listen. Speaking with power doesn't mean that you're being loud or aggressive. It means owning your worth and expressing yourself with certainty. It means silencing self doubt and replacing it with unwavering assurance. It's about choosing your words intentionally, standing firm with your truth, and refusing to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Power alone isn't enough. True feminine strength lies in blending power with grace. Grace is what allows you to be firm without being harsh, assertive without being abrasive, and confident without being arrogant. A true divine feminine energy doesn't let their emotions dictate their reactions. The right feminine energy will know that not every battle is worth fighting and that sometimes silence speaks louder than words. Feminine energy chooses their moments wisely, knowing when to engage and when to walk away because she values her energy too much to waste on unnecessary conflicts. Grace means carrying yourself with balance, even in the face of challenges. It means not allowing anger or frustration to control your actions. A feminine power doesn't lose their composure when faced with disrespect. They address it with calm authority, set boundaries with kindness, commands respects without demanding it, and leaves a lasting impression simply by being herself. She never lowers herself to match someone else's energy. Instead, she elevates every space she enters with her presence. One of the most profound aspects of speaking with power and acting with grace is the art of listening. A feminine energy doesn't speak, she listens deeply. She observes, processes, and responds with intentions. She doesn't feel the need to prove herself in every conversation because her confidence radiates effortlessly. She understands that the true wisdom lies not only in what you say, but also in what you choose not to say. Knowing when to speak and when to listen is a skill, that sets her apart, allowing her to navigate the world with both strength and softness. This balance of power and grace is the essence of feminine energy. It's about standing in your truth while holding the space for others. It's about being unshakable in your worth while remaining open and compassionate. A feminine energy who commands respect not through force, but through a quiet, undeniable power of their presence. Remember, Twin Flame Journey is about growth. It's about learning to love yourself so deeply that you become the magnet for the love you deserve. It's about setting standard, enforcing boundaries, and refusing to settle for anything less than what aligns with your soul. And when you do that, you create space for the right person, the right energy to come into your life. Whether that's your twin flame or someone else, you'll know it's right because it will feel like peace, like home. So, as you continue on this journey, remember this: you are enough, you are worthy, you are whole. The love you seek is already within you. Trust the process, honor your growth, and never forget that you are the creator of your own reality. The right love will find you when you're ready, when you have learned to love yourself first. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope this video gave you some insights and guidance. If it resonates with you, do like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world to me and it helps spread this message to everyone who might need it. Until then, keep shining.